Boo. Alright. So what is going on? Yeah, we're gonna try see what's going on with Lush Caves today. Not sure how late I am. Caves today. Probably not too late. Maybe about 20 minutes late. Okay, so let's have a look. How are we gonna get the Lush Caves? I guess we'll do what we normally do, which is just go in here, see if it's there. It is. So give it a go. I'll look at the snapshot. I've already got one like this, have I? How is that possible? We get here. Let's see. That looks right. All right. Let's have a little look, shall we? Go into spectator mode. Do we have any lush caves? It looks like something's going on down here. Let's give ourselves some night vision. Funny enough, I've just been playing Minecraft all day anyway, so... Wow. This is all Azalea stuff, isn't it? I think there's an infested deep slate block. Why level these? This is below 0, yeah? Minus 24. Looks like they've done a decent amount of work since the last snapshot. Wow, that's pretty big. What is this? Calcite or tough or what? Let me see what it is. Is this thing working vanilla? Yeah, it does. Really? That's just clay? Wow, that's funny. It's a funny thing with modded, because clay is supposed to be like some super hard to find resource which is balanced around. That's why it's quite funny. Gotta say though, it's quite impressive the actual scale of these things. It looks a lot better than the last snapshot. This is a proper underground biome at this point. What are these things called again? I keep forgetting. Big drip leaf. They changed the names about 5 times already, I think. But yeah, that is like really massive, isn't it? And this is where the wardens are going to spawn. Let me just, sorry. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So these things spawn on clay. They can spawn underwater as well. Yeah, this is more like the scale that like I was sort of envisaging at the beginning. Wow, that is massive. Yeah, it's pretty impressive to be honest. It is pretty impressive. I'll give it that. Yeah, I mean that's a serious cave. What is going on here? Let me just check. Sorry. I only just found out about that shortcut. Like, I know everyone probably knows about it, but for some reason I just didn't. That's tough, right? Well, no, I want to go into spectator. Wow, there's a lot of, they've done a lot of work on it. This is an interesting area. It looks like they've also sorted out the lava spawn as well. This looks like the actual level the lava's going to spawn at, right? I knew I was going to do that. So the lava spawns what? At -55? Okay. That's iron, right? Yeah, it's pretty. This is This is where the aquifer level is, right? So this is an underground level, right? Okay, interesting. So they've actually got the. It looks like that they've actually replaced the lava level with the top of the aquifers, right? Looks like a level for water. So just to understand exactly where it starts, do you get lush caves above? Interesting. The lush caves actually go all the way from much higher up. So it's like a way. It's like a way of connecting the underground areas, but the underground areas are much more expansive. I guess it's so that you can get these massive like waterfall drops. That's pretty cool. Let's have a little look around. Okay. It's going to be interesting to see how the mine shaft is. So this must be a new type of mine shaft, right? Well, they made two changes, didn't they, Bobcat? I think they changed it. I can't remember. They changed it once and then people didn't like it. But of course you've got a whole new set of ores with the deep slate ores as well now, don't you? So all the ores have been changed. But yeah, this looks like this is going to be... Yeah. It's pretty cool though. I think it's a good start, like, because to be honest, in the previous snapshots you couldn't really see anything, and now there is actually something to see, right? You can sort of see what they're going for. It looks like they haven't, like, these little corridors are going to bound to be like the little warden spawns, right? But again, they haven't really expanded on it properly yet. See if we can find some more. I don't know what else we could really find, but we'll see if we can find a different kind of stuff. I do like they've got the actual lava levels in. Those things they're on. Can they go upside down on any block? I can't remember the rules for these things. I think so, right? That's the coal ore. Yeah, it's nice. It's completely cool, Bobcat. I think, like, if we look at the coal ore, and I'll get into the new blocks in a second, but I've literally been playing Minecraft all day, and nothing like this, just older versions, but I know what you mean. This actually looks different to what I remember. The one it was before was actually better than this. Because they've tried to unify them, haven't they? Over like a bunch. Because that is, I don't know, well, kind of. I feel like they changed it first to one that I actually liked, and now they're at a point where it's one which I don't particularly like. But that's the problem, you see. Like, what's the thing? One man's... What's that phrase? One man's something is another man's treasure. Sorry, that's bloody that song by I can't even remember. But yeah, in general, someone will know what song I mean. It's a very famous song. Okay, anyway. It is cool though. Like an area like this. I think like oh yeah, that's cool, dude. I don't know, it's difficult, right? Because they've got to like balance out like the deep slate as well. The deep slate ores are kind of like they almost should be different because if you think about it, it's probably likely that the composition of like the chemicals would be different in you know, like deeper underground. It would just be different composition of iron in like a piece of stone, right? It would be higher. So you'd expect there to be more, it to be more irony looking. I don't know. There's so many different ways you can look at it, and like how you can like um, decide like what the texture should be because of that. But what block is? I keep forgetting what block. Is this just? It's not grass. It looks like grass for some reason. When did this get added? It's only on the... Yeah, right. Moss is an interesting one, right? Moss was one of the first plants to ever exist. Lichen. But yeah, there's a lot more like placement on block. There's moss block, and then there's... I think it's vines is just... How many types of vine are there at this point? I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. I mean, she just... That's true. I think a lot of people have been wanting a grass block which has got the grass texture on the sides. So, that's been in a lot of mods. Britannia added that, etc. So a lot of... See, this looks really good. This is something they did. Lichen, yeah, they did add lichen, right? But only one type. I'd like if they unified this a little bit more, because you've got lichen and vines, and then moss. And really, they all, they always should be part of the same category in a sense. Just to unify it to make it look a bit cleaner. But it's always like this. They always just add stuff. They've changed the name of like about 10 different blocks already. I actually quite like Grimstone, but they changed Grimstone to Deep. I can understand though. Grimstone is a bit. You don't want to have like a word like with something negative. Deep Slate sounds cooler than Grimstone. I do like all the clay though. That is pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's definitely good what they've done here. I'm just gonna quickly go to the wiki page. I want to see if there's anything I'm missing rather than just flying about. Just give me 1 second here. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's not like a much. There's not like a great deal different here. But I'll fly about a little bit more. It's kind of fun just looking at the different cave structures. Looks like we've got some people in here as well. So welcome to my stream. If you've arrived, feel free to like the video, the live stream. I'd appreciate it. We're just talking about the new Lush Caves update. Things that I've noticed so far is that we have a lava level at about the -55 mark. So we take a look at this cave, for example, you can see a large pool of lava. I do that so many times. Let's see, about -55. And we also have the aquifer level is replaced the old lava level, as you can see. Can we find an example? Fossils, yeah, fossils in the... I was just reading that as well, Bobcat. Fossils in the... What do you mean by fossils, though? Do you mean ancient debris? I wonder if they'll expand on that whole concept. You know, like with the bones, like the bone block structures. I actually put them together once, and it kind of looked like it was supposed to be like a giant ravager. There's a rare fossil structure in the game, is there? Do you mean the bones? I feel like I know. Well, okay. There's not. I've not heard of rare fossil, dude. You do mean the bones, okay? Yeah, they added the bones, and then in 1.14 or the Nether update was what, 1.16, and then in that one they added the Nether bones. And if you actually put together like all the different bones, it looks like a giant ravager. So it could be like an auroch or a prehistoric ravager of some kind. It depends what they're going for in terms of their like in terms of their themes here. I've got some diamond here. -47. The one thing that you can't necessarily do though is just completely fly like through like a 1,000 block area with an elytra. Like sure you could fly through this, but you're unlikely to fly through this with an elytra. You could go I mean you could, I suppose. Yeah, I guess you actually could when we just think about it like that. I don't know if you would though. It'd be quite difficult. There's certainly room that they could slightly adapt that to make it possible to do that. But yeah, it doesn't look like there's too many new blocks. There is an infested deep slate block. Not hugely interesting that. But yeah, I can't really find too much more in the change logs either. Yeah, they mix the coal with the bones, yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, I see exactly what you're saying there. Yeah. Can we actually? Maybe we can actually find one of those then. That should be. Huh. Only the Nether fossils. Oh, really? Well, I can't. That's not going to help. There's nothing changed in the end, is it? In the Nether. Am I just not seeing it? Interesting. So maybe they are doing something with that. I'm not sure you ever could find that though in the locate command. I can't remember. Very interesting there, Mauricio. Yeah, these are the corridors where they're going to put the warden. Well, I don't know. I still can't really. I'm interested to see what they do with the warden. But anyway, I think we're probably going to just. Yeah, I think we're just going to leave it there. It's a pretty cool update, but it is just caves. So I'm not sure exactly what else I can talk about really. I think I've noticed most of the things. I could try and find a fossil, but it is not necessarily that easy. What is this one? It's just regular deep slate. Okay. I'm just going to see if I can find anything which is slightly more unusual. I'm just curious to see if that is possible. I do like the roof being the moss though. Certainly the moss and the clay gives the underground a little bit more, excitement to it. It's the glowing lichen. The spore blossom. Really, a lot of it is just remembering all the names of all the stuff. That's how I just look at it. So I like to remember the names of all the things. Can I see if the enchantment tables are bugged? I will do. We looked at the caves for quite a while at this point, so I'll have a little look at the enchantment table. There's also, you should also be able to, they should also have the azalea on the surface now, so you should be able to see where there's a big cave. Not sure if we're actually going to see that, but we'll do the enchantment table thing. That sounds fun. Okay, let's do that. Are they supposed to be bugged? We'll find out, I guess. What was the bug with the enchantment table? That's not it. So shouldn't that be doing something? It looks like they're still bugged. Yeah, that's not the best enchantment table, is it? What are they doing with that then? That's funny, right? Am I doing something wrong here? I'm pretty sure this is how you use an enchantment table. Why is it not showing anything? You tried and the GUI is messed up. Well, for me, nothing happens. I wonder if they are changing it though. Maybe if I put some bookshelves around. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with that. That does not work. It doesn't. Not only does it not, it literally does not work. I wonder why that is. Honestly, I couldn't tell you why that is, if I'm being completely honest. We should get some. Do we have a sapling for this thing at this point? No. Yeah, you can't enchant at the moment. Enchanting is broken. So there is an Azalea tree, right? What are these leaves? But it's what? It's oak. There's no sapling, right? I'm curious though, like, what is the point of this? It's supposed to tell you, the whole point is it's supposed to tell you directly down, right? Directly down there should be something. But what is so good at the bottom? I wonder if it means this. Probably not. What's the Y level here? Well, -8. What is that? Hanging roots. Oh, okay. Is it just telling me there's a mine shaft here? I guess it must be, right? You're right, Panda, how you doing? I think it... Yeah, I can't believe it would be anything else. Yeah, you got to give yourself netherite and creative. If I attack a mob, it will still do the amount of damage. Uh, let's go back into spectator. Yeah. Okay. What is the point of amethyst? Oh yeah, there was a thing with. Sorry about shouting that. When you get old, you shout a bit. You just shout for no reason. You can't monitor your volume level. What's I doing here? Right. The lightning rod is waterlogged now. Can you place this on any block? Guess you can. I thought it was. Isn't that what it said? Right there, Samu. How you doing? It says it can be waterlogged. Doesn't look very waterlogged to me. But yeah, I mean, I think we probably are going to leave it at this point, though. Just have one little look around, just maybe for anything. I'll give it like 2 minutes, I think. Do look good though, and there's a lot of clay. If anyone's played mod packs, you'll know that clay is supposed to be like a non-renewable resource. Not anymore. That's the thing. Like even in vanilla, right? The amount of clay that is available now is much, much higher, right? Like normally to get this amount of clay would be like 10, 15 minutes. But now you can just go down here and get it like it's dirt. So that is definitely a pretty substantial change. Yeah, one thing I was just trying to point out before is that you can see now that I have pointed out already, but I'll just point it out one more time, is that the water level is the same as the lava level now, like these aquifers. So you can see where this is level 12, right? I think this could be the stream where I've done that the most. Oh no, it's level 20. Maybe it varies then. Oh yeah, it does vary. That's very interesting. 16. I found another one at level 12. This is pretty interesting, right? You don't normally get stuff like this. It's pretty cool though. Huh, that's weird. That is really weird. Because normally you find this structure only in ocean ravines, right? So that is kind of interesting. But yeah, this sort of structure looks like this. This is what they're sort of thinking with the warden, I think. Those sort of winding paths. All right. Well, I don't know how much to speak for half an hour on this, but I have. But that is the end of the half hour. Thanks a lot for joining me today, everyone that's arrived and talked and just been here. So thanks a lot. See you later, guys.